Hello my friends. Right, I've got this plant in soil, so we'll see how many fungus gnats we can see, shall we? I'm taking it out. It's very dry. I'm just going to adjust the camera. It is very dry, so it should just fall out. I'm not sure what pot to put this in. Let's have a look at the roots first. Oh, very dry, good. It's easy to manage. And this is going to go straight into leca. I'm just going to wash it and put it straight in. As is quite often the case when you are taking plants out of the soil, have a good inspection of the roots. You find that sometimes that the plants have either doubled themselves or they've got roots in places that they weren't there before, like this. Don't want to get mess everywhere, but it's inevitable, isn't it, really? Right, so you can see there's two separate root systems there on the same plant. The one solution is to leave it and let it take up all that room in your plant pot, or make two separate plants, which is what I'm going to do. I've got two things I could do. I could give it a chop there, and it's got them two roots there, or I could chop it there. Which I think I'll chop it there. I had an idea actually that I was thinking of doing on my philodendrons which are hanging up, and that is to make a bucket of a preventative insecticide. I'm not going to say it will kill any insects that are there at the moment, but it may stop insects getting to your plants. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to mix up some of this in a bucket. Now I'm going to use a glug method, but I'm guessing it's going to be like a tablespoon of that, as much soap as it's going to take to make those two mix together, because that is neem oil and that is soap. The neem oil will float to the top of any water and just lay on the surface. You have to have the soap to make the oil and the water mix. It's like an emulsion, I think they call it. And the peppermint oil is, well, bugs apparently aren't very fond of the smell of peppermint oil, and the neem oil absolutely reeks. This is also peppermint, all in one magic soap. Dr. Bronner's, highly recommended, plant people. So I'm going to go and mix that up. I'm just going to use a measuring jug out the kitchen and just mix it all together and put it in a bucket, and then I'm just going to dunk all the foliage of this into that mix, and hopefully it will deter any bugs that may wish to eat my plants. You can see all that. It's collected on the top in there. Can you? No? Yeah. It's starting to separate itself out. So So it smells a bit better with that peppermint soap, I will say, but it doesn't half stink. So now it looks like milk. No, it bloody doesn't taste like it. Right. So all I'm going to do now is get my plant and just dunk it in there. Swatch all the leaves. I have used neem oil before to try and kill bugs, but it doesn't have a long lasting effect. But I have noticed that after you've used it, the leaves look absolutely gorgeous, really glossy. So this will have double impact, this will. I'll have beautiful glossy leaves and 0 fungus gnats out of this plant. So I am going to cut these roots down. Do sort of that. Just so they're not too dangly. Looks very drastic, but it really isn't. Really not. This plant, I bought it for £3 at car boot sale. And I absolutely love it. It's lovely. It was growing all around here, but it was getting to a stage where it was dropping all the leaves in the middle, and there was loads of long stems, full gaps in between, so I thought I'll just lob it off and let it start again. So this year's growth has been a bit poor, but never mind. Now I need to get a pot.